Welcome back to my channel and to another installment of I Can't Believe I Caught This on Trail Camera. It's where I highlight specific videos that I capture that are different or unique, something that I have never captured before in my nearly 20 years of operating trail cameras. If you want to see another example of this, you can click the link right up here. In that link, a large buck on my farm beds down directly in front of my trail camera, falls asleep for nearly 30 minutes before a predator comes running in and chases the buck up out of its bed. You can see exactly what happens by clicking the link above me, but on to today's video. It's every bit as unique because I've never captured it before on video in all of my years operating trail cameras. I'll show you the clip in question and I'll give you my thoughts on that clip, but ultimately I'd love to get your feedback and what your thoughts are on the video. I want to give you a little bit of a background. I found the spot to hang a trail camera in the early summertime here in Pennsylvania. I hung a solar trail camera much like this one at that spot. It was actually a good crossing from a creek, and although you couldn't see it in the field of view, the creek is down below the trail camera, and this is one of the only places that the animals could easily cross the creek and come up over the steep bank. I placed my CMR camera there and I went back in late September to check the SD card. Now you might question what I was doing as I left my trail camera. This is one of my tricks that I do since I don't use any type of bait or lures in front of my trail camera. There's just something about that fresh dirt being worked up or scratched around that the animals will either smell or investigate to see why it's like that. And although many times you can't see my scratching on trail camera, it's a trick I do to get the animals to stop or at least slow down directly in front of my trail camera. Now the great thing about these solar trail cameras, you don't have to worry about batteries. In fact, I don't run any AA batteries in the camera. I simply rely on the solar panel, even in a wooded area like this camera was in. After my late September card pull, I had a black bear come a little over a week later and totally rearranged my camera. It was now completely rearranged on the tree and it was pointed up the mountain. Now that black bear may have done me a favor because the new positioning of the camera was every bit as good as the main game trail that I had the camera looking at. There was lots of wildlife captured in this new camera positioning, and that leads me right into the clip in question. I'm simply going to play this 30-second clip and then I'll bring you back and give you my thoughts, but then I want to hear from you. Now capturing that coyote behavior was the first for me. Now I realize this happens probably every single day, but as I mentioned, in nearly 20 years of operating trail cameras, I've never captured it on film. Now keep in mind, I don't place any type of bait in front of my trail cameras, and if you were placing a trail camera over a bait site or a carcass, you're much more likely to capture this. This was simply a game trail that I hung my camera on, and then the black bear of course readjusted the camera. Now it looked to me on that day that they killed something nearby. For many hours throughout the day they were roaming in front of my trail camera. I'm suspicious that there was a kill site nearby. The other thing I'll note is the first two coyotes that are on this clip were some of the largest PA coyotes that I have ever seen. I captured quite a few coyotes, although they are deathly afraid of trail cameras. Most of the time they're just running past the camera, or if they do see the camera, they are out of there. But in this particular instance, daytime footage, they didn't notice my camera, and I got some great coyote video. So now I'd love to hear from you. What do you think happened? Do you think they killed something near my trail camera? Have you ever seen with your own eyes or captured with a trail camera this dominant and submissive behavior by coyotes? I'd love to hear from you. Please put your comments down in the comment section. If you have a story about seeing this happen or capturing it on trail camera, please leave that down below in the comment section. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.